And welcome back at 7:47. Time now for another check of your pinpoint weather and traffic together on what has been kind of a wild Tuesday morning here in southern New England. Had a severe thunderstorm move through our area just a short time ago. Michelle is in to let us know what she's tracking for the rest of the day as well.
So Cape Cod getting the worst of it right now, Danielle, with very strong winds in excess of 60 miles per hour racing across Cape Cod right now with this squall line of thunderstorms. It's one that has produced widespread wind damage in many communities in Rhode Island. So it's very severe weather moving across the area this morning. So a lot of Rhode Island, more than 57,000 customers at last check from National Grid in the dark this morning after these storms rolling through. And just seeing Tony sending a message out this morning that he just did a little site survey around his neighborhood in West Warwick, and he said widespread wind damage. I want to take us back in time over the last 2 hours and show you as these storms moved through the area here. And this is again the worst of those storms coming together here into a line of severe weather over Kent County, South County, up through the Providence area, and then racing across southeastern Massachusetts. Some of the wind gusts that I've gotten in so far this morning, and this is unconfirmed, but looking at maybe a potential 83-mile-an-hour wind gust in Charlestown. So again, this microbursts where you get these downward bursts of air that can spread out from the storm and lead to numerous trees being uprooted or downed and power outages. Situation there potentially, as well as in parts of Warwick, Connecticut, reporting a 68-mile-an-hour wind gust, TF Green 67, and just a few moments ago in Falmouth a 63-mile-an-hour wind gust. So it's in the Cape right now where the severe thunderstorm warning continues until 8:15. The rest of the area now back to no warnings or watches, just going to be trying to clean up and do so very carefully. If you come across power lines that are down, just assume that those are still active power lines and stay away from them. Very important to note here that this was just round one. We have to watch for possibly another round of severe weather this afternoon and this evening. Some more storms capable of producing damaging winds, hail, torrential rainfall, and dangerous lightning. And there's even the possibility, it's a small risk, but it's there, for an isolated brief tornado. Things have quieted down nicely in Narragansett. Sun's back out now. Temperatures in Providence, Newport, New Bedford still in the 60s. We're back to 70 in Westerly and should warm up very quickly here now that the skies are clearing. Oakland Beach, you can still see a few leftover raindrops on the camera lens, but much quieter. One of the issues is the moisture that's in the atmosphere for these storms to work with. Three main ingredients to see those thunderstorms form. You need moisture. We've got plenty of that with these high dew point temperatures. Instability, the sun's going to provide that, and then lift. That's from an approaching cold front that's going to take all day to move across our area. Once it does, though, the dew point temperature is going to drop significantly. So all the mugginess, the steaminess that we have in the atmosphere right now will be replaced by a more comfortable air mass. The front's starting to move into southeastern New England. And again, it's going to take all day for it to move offshore. So that round one here, moving out of Rhode Island, across Cape Cod and the islands right now. And then I do expect things to quiet down for this afternoon for a time, but keep an eye to the sky, especially after 2 o'clock, for the possibility of more isolated severe storms with high temperatures today all the way up to near 90 degrees. Important to note, if you're headed down to the beaches today, there's a moderate risk for rip currents at the beach. There's also a small craft advisory in effect on Narragansett Bay. I'm going to show you quickly that 7-day futurecast. 69 overnight tonight, quiet tomorrow, and again on Thursday. Maybe some widespread rainfall for Friday and the start of the weekend. Let's go to live jam cam traffic with Gina. Tony, of course, going to be in tonight starting live at 5. He'll be tracking any additional thunderstorms threatening our area. Again, it's been a tough morning.